time, but I think be a big ask to get the Blues back in this now. They've missed too many opportunities just over the last 30 minutes.
It depends on the thinking of the Crows too. Do they just try and shut the game down, or do they take it on the score again, and that blows it right out of the water?
Riley stepping inside. McLeod clearing kick, but it's all Carlton. Well, it's 3-on-1, and that one was Knights. And if he holds this in, that's a match-winning performance.
Oh, well done. I think you said it right there and then. That is match-winning, because Simpson thinks he's going to break the tackle, and he just got a hand, a fingertip on it to hold it up for that ball up.
They're away then, Carlton. But Adelaide have the free kick, so Knights can push forward and think, well, I've done my bit. Kicked 3 goals in 1 quarter as well. Moran into trying to get over the back of Hampson, Brown, Stevens, Judd, no room to move. Stevens kept going. Eddie Betts a long way from home. Little chip over the top. Simpson.
He got Fev 1-on-1.
He's given it to Gibbs though. And he went without it. Standing in the way, Scott Stevens. Adelaide on the rebound. Not to be. Stevens gave it up. They're away there, the Crows. Judd can push it out in front of Thornton. First to it though, Goodwin. Otten gives it back to him.
Chris Judd's become a 50% player today, kicking efficiency. Not his norm.
Vince thought about the goal, decides to chip it towards Tippett. Play on! Dangerfield gives it to Knights for number 4. Yes, indeed.
Well, I think Kurt Tippett may have been a little bit stiff not to be paid that one, but Knights has been justly rewarded for his effort 3 or 4 minutes ago, where he had the 1-on-3 situation, managed to hold the ball up and cause a stoppage, and as all good crumbing forwards, half forwards, should be right there in the spot. A little bit lucky both teams had really stopped on that occasion until they heard the play on from the umpire. Good goal.
From the stoppage, Stevens again. Not much room to work for Favola. Enough. Kicked it out in front of Hampson. Not quite. Thompson. High tackle. McLeod's back on. John Cock has it. Inside 50, and Bernie Vince will take a shot at goal.
Yeah, good vision. Just saw the spare player just inside the forward 50 in the corridor. Stopped, cropped, back onto the preferred right foot, and was good enough to hit up the target. And Vince will line up to slot this one through. He's had the 20 disposals, already kicked 1 goal today.
Talented young player. Hits it well, stays on line. He's got 2.
Well, it's just been too much for Carlton, hasn't it? They had their go in the 3rd quarter where they really pushed hard, but if you're going to work back from being 9 goals down at half-time, you know it's going to pay at one end, and I think they've just run out of legs. With Jared Wade off too, you got 1 number down. Bernie Vince, he's turned into a very good, accomplished AFL player, probably his best year at this level, and we can just see he's got silky skills. That's a good finish from outside 50, but good win here for the Adelaide Crows. There's Andrew McLeod.
He's had a good afternoon, Bernie Vince, and margin at 39 points.
On the back of a good game last week for Vince, 29 disposals. He was he's stringing a few good games together now.
Douglas, a stoppage. The clearance for Adelaide, a jump there, and it spills over the back. Well, Pleasure went without it. Wiggins for Carlton. Back to Joseph. Players on the wing. One of them Simpson. Will get to his left. Can't remember seeing Cade Simpson go right.
No.
He's almost turned that over, though. Thornton. Bauer. Pressed. Simpson kept going. Little share there with Gibbs. Too much on the kick. Otten. Well, not sure if that handball was up and under. And it falls into the hands of Cruiser. Joseph. Here's a go for Carlton. They've got numbers here. Stevens. 55 out. Open goal. Hits to the goal line. Beautiful kick. He's had a big day, Nick Stevens. That's a great finish.
Spot on, Matty. He has had a big day over the course of the whole game. 31 disposals. He's kicked the 2 goals, one. Smart handball from Matt Cruiser on that occasion. Thought his way through it, just put it out in front to the advantage of his teammate, but that's a very good goal from 55 metres out. Favol was on the lead. Hampson was the top of the square, but as all class midfielders do, if they can push towards the 50, they know they're a chance to kick the goal. On that occasion, Stevens was very good.
2 goals to Stevens, clearly Port's best player, as McLeod's in the forward line. Is it a fairy tale finish to his milestone game?
Clear the 50 out and just put him in the goal spread.
Yeah, that's what I think.
He's in the action there.
I think Neil Craig would just be very relieved to get a win, their first win for the month, their first win at Amy Stadium.
Yep.
And at stages through that third term, you just thought, here we go again. The Crows are going to blow this, but they've fought back hard.
I said Stevens was Port's best player. He's got it again. I meant Carlton's.
He was Port's best player for a long time.
Yeah, he's a terrific player. He's playing for 2 clubs at once. Favola misses.
It is Andrew McLeod's day, and it might be just a dwell. I think Adrian Joseph's done a fairly good job on Andrew McLeod.
He has.
Yeah.
The youngster from Tassie off the rookie list, and has had some big jobs. He had O'Brien last week and wasn't too bad on O'Brien, so they got some confidence to put him on some class acts in the competition.
Hold there, ready? Hold there.
Adelaide now still with control. Van Berlo. Hands back in the middle. Taking their time here. Thompson didn't really want it. And Van Berlo's going to tab it back towards Edwards. Clock ticking down.
Another big game for Edwards with 31.
Yeah. Not their prettiest bit of footy there for the afternoon for the Crows.
No, a bit scrappy now. The cue's well and truly gone in the rack for both teams. Sting's gone out of the game. But Edwards, fantastic again.
So I'll tell you what, Mark Bickley wouldn't be feeling that well, you know, because he's the only one who's lost a milestone game, which we made note of before the game.
Dangerfield affects the tackle. McLeod was running on. A sense of theatre there.
I would suggest that Mark Bickley, all his frustrations from not winning that milestone game, would be relieved on Thursday night when he's inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Here he comes. Oh, Riley could have used him. Oh, he could have used him.
Meant Riley, no theatre.
No.
You've got to know the position.
I sent Riley the script this morning. Oh, well, here we have a look.
Oh,
and the shepherd.
Yeah. Oh, it would have been a training drill.
Anyway, Adelaide fans will be very happy with the victory. And we've got another boundary throw in.
He's just loitering out the back at the moment. Andrew McLeod. Oh, it looks like he's got the Nick Stevens match-up, so you know he's going to be pretty close to the ball.
You might get a bit of room.
Riley again. Can't get past Cruiser.
The other one too, Dowdy's done a good job on Chris Judd. Now, I know Judd's had 19 possessions, but a lot of them have been pressured. Hasn't had a major impact on the game.
There's 2 in the first quarter that really set things up for the Crows.
Knights, he's kicked 4. He wants 5. A handful for Chris Knights. Oh. What a day for him.
Knights, 2 goals last week, 5 today, and he's developing into a class half forward over from the Eastern Rangers in the TAC Cup. Been here a couple of years now, and that's a fantastic snap-on goal.
And Jordan Russell didn't understand. Left-footers love the corridor back in there. Gave him too much space, played on the wrong side of his body.
Chris Knights has kicked 5 goals. His previous best from 2 weeks ago when he kicked 3 against the Bulldogs. So PB for him as Neil Craig comes down to the boundary. Margin will be 38 points unless we get something special in the last 30 seconds. Adelaide have been very good in this last term. Kicked 5 goals. Carlton the 3.